Hello everyone, I'm Lisa from Pilat-Haze and I'm going to take you through your beginner's Pilates class for this week. So again, you don't need any equipment, just a mat or a little bit of floor space. And then when you're ready, come and join me on the mat. So we're going to start today in a table position. So knees underneath your hips, feet flat to the back of your mat, and have your hands ever so slightly forward of your shoulders. Now, if you have any wrist issues, you can roll up the front of your mat and pop your hands onto the rolled up bit of your mat. Likewise, if there's any injuries in the knees and it just feels like a bit too much pressure to kneel, you can roll up the back of your mat and pop that under your knees, okay? So if you need to do that, pause the video now and you can just roll up the front or end or both of your mat, okay? From there, spread your fingers and plant your hands into the mat. So really push the mat away from you. So not dipping down here in the shoulders, I'm actively pushing it away. My eye focus is going to be forward between my hands towards the top of my mat to start. And then from here, what I'm going to do is take a big inhale through my nose. As I do, I'm going to tuck my chin in, round out my upper spine, tuck my tailbone under. As I exhale, I'll release my tailbone out, drop my navel down towards my mat, lift my breastbone up and my eye focus up. Then again, big inhale, scoop and lift your spine up, look at your belly button. And then exhale, eye focus up as you release the tailbone out. Inhale, tucking in, curling up like an angry cat. And then releasing it all out, opening out the bony parts of your bum to the wall behind you. Tuck in the bony parts of the bum as you inhale up. And then release it all out. And I want you to feel the difference between these two positions for the spine, between flexing and extending your spine. And what I want you to do now is find a place between these two positions that's balanced. So you're not completely rounded out, you're not completely arching. If someone came along like me and put a stick on your back, I'd want you to touch your head, your shoulders and your bum. So you'd be in a fairly straight line. If you have a big arch in your low back, if you put your hand back there now and you feel a big arch, roll your hips towards your belly button a bit just to get that nice straight back here. Now from here, let's just warm up everything, the hips, the shoulders. Now you can do single arm and single leg, otherwise we'll do both together. I want you to transfer the weight into your right hand. You're going to reach your left hand out and your right leg out. Try and balance, shoulders stay facing forward, the hips stay facing down to the mat. Place the hand and the foot, the knee back, and then we'll switch. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now like I said, if that's too much for you, just go with single hand. Reaching up, leave the knees down, and then you can go for single leg. And when you reach the arm up, give a thumbs up towards the ceiling so that we externally roll the arm out. And remember, the leg, when you reach it out, your hip stays facing down to the mat. So we don't roll the hip up to the sky, we keep those hips balanced. We're just going to go for another two, just trying to warm everything up. And when you're ready, let's go for our last one. And pop it down. Well done. Okay, from here you can walk your knees back a little bit and we're going to lower our chest down to the mat. Have your hands either side of your chest, and what I want you to do is point your toes away, switch on all the muscles in your legs. Hopefully you watched Monday's video on extension because that's where we're going next, and if you do struggle with this next movement, I would suggest going back and watching Monday's video. We go through a full sequence of it. So from here, hands either side of your chest, relax your head down onto the mat. Switch on the muscles in the legs and feel your hips press down to the mat as best you can. Now if you don't feel the hips pressing down, go wider with your knees to the back. You can always bend your knees as well, just to press the hips down, okay? From here, with an inhale, nod your head up, lift your chest, your shoulders, keep the elbows bent, we'll just go halfway up. And then exhale, release back down. Then again, a big inhale, we'll lift our heart up, lift our breastbone up, but slide the shoulders down the back and release. Now on your next one, see if you can go a little further up. Big inhale, press into your hands, lift your chest, eye focus up and release. We'll go for two more. Big inhale, extend your spine, open your chest and release. Next one will go up, we're going to hold it up there. So big inhale, press your hips down, lift your heart up and hold it here. Take a few long, deep breaths. Every exhale, send your shoulders further down your back. Every inhale, feel your chest rising more. Feel it opening out more. Such a beautiful move to strengthen the low back. And don't panic if you do feel your low back a little bit here. It's working, it's strengthening, it's stretching. We have another 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last 2, I focus up or forward, depending on how your neck is feeling today. And then go last one in through the nose. And as you exhale out through the mouth, bend your elbows and release yourself back down. Well done. Okay, from here, what we can do is just roll ourselves over onto our backs. Okay, so what we're going to do from here is take our hands down to the sides of our hips. Now, if you have any injuries in the neck, you can always fold up a little blanket or a jumper and pop it in underneath your head, okay? That'll just give you a little bit of support there. From here, tuck your chin in slightly. We're going to inhale, bring our right leg up, our left leg up into tabletop and stick our inner thighs together, our feet together. From here then, we're going to take our hands, interlink our fingers and pop them behind our head, have our elbows out wide. Now you're going to take a lovely big inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, you're going to lift your head, neck and shoulders up and look at your belly button. Inhale, release all the way back down. Then again, big exhale, curl and lift up, looking at the belly button, and inhale, releasing. We're going to go for another 3. Exhale to the top, and inhale, release, and 2. And then on your last one, we'll go up and we'll hold it up here. Now from here, you could take your hands to the sides of your hips just to give the neck a little release if you do feel like you're kind of holding your head up. I don't want you to do that. Your head is heavy in your hands. If you feel like you're pushing your head up, take the hands to the side for this next one. If there is any injuries in the neck and you find it hard to hold it up here, you can always rest your head down for this next exercise, but keep your chin tucked in, okay? We have those legs in tabletop, we're up or we're resting down. And from here, we're going to inhale, tap our right foot down, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left foot, tap it down, and exhale, bring it back. And I'm thinking about hinging at the hip, so I'm opening the hip out, tapping my foot to the mat, and hinging, bringing it back. Inhale, hinge and tap, and exhale, bring it back. If you can, bring those hands behind the head, elbows wide. Inhale, and exhale back. We're only going for 4 more. Inhale, exhale back. For 3, try and keep your shoulders up to support your neck and head, unless you're lying down. Last 2, and then last 1. Knees together, rest your head down. Okay, so we're going to take it up a notch from there. So again, you can do this with the head down and just move, reaching your arm. Otherwise, we have the hands behind the head, the elbows out wide. You're going to have those legs in tabletop, chin tucked in. Lovely big inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to lift your head, neck and shoulders up, and you're going to look at your belly button. This time, as I inhale and hinge my right foot forward, right elbow to left knee. Exhale, reset. Inhale, left leg down, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, reset. Now again, you can do this with the head down. You can inhale, reach, exhale, reset. Inhale, reach, and exhale, reset, okay? Otherwise, we're up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you're feeling good, we can go a little faster for 10. For 9, think about getting your shoulder towards the opposite hip bone. That's the space you're closing off. For 7. For 6, find that breath. Inhale down, exhale, reset. For 5. For 4. For 3, for 2, and last 1, to center, rest your head. Well done. Give your knees a little hug in towards the chest and give yourself a small baby rock from side to side. Well done. Okay, from here, what you can do is bring those legs back to tabletop, and you can bring your hands up from your shoulders, thumbs facing back to the wall behind you, okay? Now you have the option to leave your head down, but I would suggest putting something underneath your neck if so. Otherwise, from here, big inhale through the nose. Exhale, you're gonna lift the head, neck and shoulders up. Let your hands come to the sides of your thighs. Now the next movement that we're going to do is our Pilates 100. And for 100, you're going to inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 5, okay? We're going to do 10 sets. I'll count you through it. If you need to at any stage rest your head down, keep going with the breath and you'll be pumping your hands up and down, and you can always join back in with the lift when you're ready. If you've done Pilates before and you've done this movement before, you can always try it with the legs straight, okay? But it is a beginner's class, so I'm going to show you just with the legs and tabletop. So we're going to start, hands up, big inhale, exhale, lift. When you're ready, look towards your belly button, shoulders stay up as best you can. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your head, bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a little baby rock from left to right. Well done. That's quite a tough one, and if you didn't get it all today, if you did have to rest your head down or if you had to take some rest, don't panic. It does take a bit of time to get that movement, okay? It's a lot of core endurance, really good one for building on core endurance, but it can take a little bit of time to get to doing the full one. So well done. From here, pop your feet nice and wide. I go wider than your mat. If you don't have a mat, go about beyond shoulder width apart, okay? Open your hands out, left and right, palms face up towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back and then just let your shoulders and chest melt and get really heavy. Now from here, what I want you to do is take a big inhale. And as you exhale, let your knees fall towards the right. And then look to your left. We'll just ease everything out. Take a few long, deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Then we'll inhale, bring our knees to center, and exhale, drop to the opposite side. And again, look in the opposite direction to what your knees are falling. So it's quite a tough ab sequence. So just take a minute, slow the heart rate back down. Big inhales through the nose, big exhales out the mouth. Inhale, knees to center. One more time on the other side. Really try and get those knees down, try and keep your shoulders on the mat. And then last time on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Bring the knees to center now. Take your hands behind your thighs. Draw the knees in towards your chest, rock your hips up, and then roll yourself up to seated. Okay, so the next movement we're going to do is called C-curve. So essentially we're going to be flexing your spine into a C-shaped position and then bring it back up to upright, okay? So we've got the core nice and active from our ab work, and now the stabilizing muscles in our core are going to have to switch on to help us in this next movement. So it's a really nice one to do to strengthen our spine and to work the deep internal core muscles, okay? So what you do, put your feet about shoulder width apart, spread your toes and plant your feet into the mat, okay? Knees are bent. And I take my hands into the fronts of my knees and have a little wriggle around, find the bony parts of my bum. And then using my hands and my knees, I'll lift my chest, roll my shoulders down my back so my spine is lovely and long, okay? So nice straight spine up on the bony parts of your bum. From here, take your hands out from your shoulders. Now we don't want to bring our hands in really close and then you're closing off. Bring your hands out a little bit so that you can keep the collarbone open and the chest open. Looking straight through your hands to start, up in this lovely upright position. You'll take a big inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, roll off the bony parts of your bum. Scoop your tummy back, scoop your chest back, look towards your belly button, and you're gonna roll back. Curling into a C-shaped position. Imagine someone still pulling your hands forward as you roll back. Hold it back there once you're in a C-shaped position. Now you might find your core maybe shakes and wobbles a little bit here. That's no problem, that's just your stabilizing muscles switching on. Take an inhale when you're back here, and then exhale. Stay looking at your belly button, you're gonna curl back up. Keeping that C-shaped position until your shoulders are over your hips. Once your shoulders are over your hips, sit on the bony parts of the bum, come back into that lovely upright position. And then we'll do it again. Big inhale. Exhale, curling back, roll off the bony parts of the bum. Scoop your tummy back, scoop your chest back. Keep reaching your hands forward. When you're back there, take an inhale, and then exhale, back forward we go. Stay curled until you have your shoulders over your hips, and then lengthen that spine, shoulders down the back. Now we're going to add a little challenge in. So if what we were doing is enough of a challenge for you, no problem. If you want to advance it a little bit, next time we take an inhale, exhale, roll back. Once we're back there, we're going to hold it. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, hands come down. Take an inhale, and then exhale, roll forward. So we're just challenging those stabilizers even more and just testing the shoulder mobility. Inhale at the top, exhale, down we go. If you can, inhale, arms go up. Exhale, hands go down. Now really keep your feet pressing into that mat as best you can. And to the top. Look forward when you're sitting upright. Big inhale. As you exhale, tuck the chin in. Round out, scooping back. Inhale up. Exhale back. And then roll forward. Sit up tall. Last one, we're going to go back, we're going to hold it there. Big inhale, exhale, rolling off the bony parts of the bum, back into your C-shaped position. Don't worry if you're not going back as far as me, or if you're going a little further back, as long as you still have the shoulders coming forward. Now this time you can just hold your C-curve here, or we're going to take our inhale, reach the arms up, exhale, back down, and then again, inhale up, and exhale down. Now imagine you have a huge beach ball in your hands. So your hands don't come together overhead. You're keeping that space between your shoulders and your ears, between your biceps and your ears. You're trying really hard, like I am, to keep your feet on the mat. If your tummy is kind of shaking and wobbling, don't panic. That's your stabilizing muscles switching on. When they shake and wobble, that's where we adapt and get stronger. We're going to go for 3 more. Inhale up and exhale back for 2. And last one. Hands forward, big inhale. And then exhale, roll forward. Sit up tall and roll your shoulders away. Whew. Well done. Okay, so to finish up, we'll do a lovely, lovely stretch and just ease that back out. So what you're gonna do is come around to a cross-leg position like I'm in. Now, if you find it quite challenging to sit up tall in this position, pop a cushion or a hoodie underneath your bum and that'll help, okay? You can always go a little bit more forward with the feet, or you can even come closer towards your groin if you want to strengthen the stretch in your hips. Pop your hands on your knees, big inhale, chest, shoulders lift up, exhale, shoulders down the back, and relax them down, but keep your chest proud. Now from here, we'll take our left hand to the side of our left hip. Big inhale, exhale, reach your right hand up and over. Keep a bit of space between your shoulders and your ears, and remember we're sliding the spine to the side, we're not twisting, we're sliding. Inhale, right hand goes up, and exhale, left hand comes over. Look up towards your left arm. Inhale, bring it back, and exhale to change. And we're just finding a bit of length in the sides of the body here. Still keeping that space between the shoulders and the ears, and just releasing the spine out, releasing those hips out. We'll go for another 2, and then we'll go for our last one. Bring it to center, pop your hands on your knees, big inhale, shoulders can come up, exhale, drop them down and back, and again, inhale, and exhale, drop them down and back. Take both hands to the sides of your hips. You can inhale, raise your hands up, meet your hands together over your head, look up to your hands. Exhale, release. And last big breath up. and out. And you're all done. Well done, everyone. That's week 4 of our beginners Pilates classes. You're doing really, really well. A couple of new moves in there. So take your time. If you ever need to, just pause the video. If you have any questions, if you're kind of not sure of something, drop me a comment below and I'll get back to you right away. I really hope you're enjoying it and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Well done, everyone. Have a great week.